Hello everyone, and again, it's a proud moment to be with Dr. Aishvary Gupta, ranked 28 in the recent INI-CET 2021. So, first of all, heartiest congratulations.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah. He was our test and discussion student at Delhi Center 2-year course. And I want you to tell how you started your journey with us and how do you think actually the test and discussion plays an important role in the final boosting of the preparation?
So, according to me, tests and discussions were the prime because you can't revise everything at the last moment. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to be very selective that these topics are repeatedly asked, these are previous year questions, and these concepts you have to revise. So I
Mm-hmm.
try to maintain a schedule that I have to give in 15 days. I have to finish anatomy, then I have to give tests and discussions. So it helped me a lot to maintain the regularity. And at the end too, if I have to revise the whole topic and I have very less time, because I have given a day, just have to revise the whole topic. For example, I have to revise whole surgery in just one day. So I just go through the TND because all the important concepts were also covered in that, and all the last year questions and related questions, all of them were covered.
Yeah. So, Aishwarya, do you also think that once we have done with the notes, and at times we can complete the notes, but somewhere we don't have that belief and we are not actually confident that are we fully prepared or not. And yes, you said, especially for INI-CET, the previous year questions are very, very important. So, for all this, test and discussion is actually a must.
Yeah, according to me, it's actually a must. So because all my friends who also get selected, they also gave TND. Some of them they not give all the TNDs in subjects that you are very much confident. Then there's no need that I know the basics quite clearly and I've done many questions. But if you have very less time, then you think that you're weak in that subject. Then test and discussions, according to me, are must.
Right. So, uh, there is always a problem with the students that they are not able to make a schedule. Like, we know that we have to cover this whole of the universe, but we do not know from where to start, how many days to give to that particular subject. Then, how can we go with the pace so that we are actually completing within the time? Because, multiple number of revisions are important. So, how much this test and discussion schedule is going to help you?
So the main challenge in INI-CET is that the course is too vast and you have to go through the important topics at least 2 or 3 times. Then if you have read it once in the first reading and second, third reading you don't realize there's no time, there is no benefit of doing it. So according to me, it's
आपने
best
कितने
if you go.
रिविजन्स किए थे ऐश्वर्य?
I try to make a schedule. Okay, I will complete it, but my cycle never completed. And my friends too who also secured very good
मेरे ख्याल
ranks.
से ये एक ऐसी चीज है जो किसी की भी नहीं होती है एंड आई ऑलवेज से
Uh,
कि टाइम टेबल्स बनते ही टूटने
mm,
के लिए वो नहीं फॉलो हो पाते पूरी तरह
uh,
से. तो अगर हमें मल्टीपल रिविजन्स करने हैं प्लस INI-CET में वी ऑलवेज गेट सम ट्रिकी क्वेश्चंस, some clinical questions, direct questions is not being asked. So do you got those kind of questions in the test and discussion when you have that glimpse of the paper? Did you have that homely feeling कि हाँ देखे हुए हैं questions करे हुए हैं, this was taught by the teachers, this was actually discussed by them? क्योंकि what I got a feedback from many of the students yesterday also that बहुत सारे questions were exact replicas in the INI-CET paper. I think one or two questions were having the same options also and they were really picked up. तो उससे कितना boost up मिलता है in doing the rest of the paper?
uh, so we have just 54 seconds to solve a question related
Yeah.
to statistics. So I have very time problem that okay, I used to
Yeah,
give in
time
the
management is a problem with the students.
uh,
Yes.
earlier when I started giving TND and the GTs, I have this time problem. I used to think a lot that I have done this question. I will definitely do this question even if 1.5 minutes and 2 minutes goes by. So it helped me a lot that no, if I don't know, just leave the question and then to read the notes in a way that you have to get the click that this is the answer within those 50 seconds. So yeah.
Yeah. So basically, when you are doing the questions multiple times in the test and you are being explained, we are thoroughly explaining you, you have that, thing in mind that why this is the answer, why these are not the answers. And then when you are getting same kind of questions in the INI-CET, do you think actually it is actually mandatory to do the test and discussion? Doing the notes only multiple times will, obviously it is necessary, but we require a boost up before going to the examination in the form of this.
And it actually depends on the person. I know a few persons who have not given even a GT, not given any test and discussion.
उसकी
They
तो
secured their
वो तो
rank,
ऐश्वर्य जो
but
5% ऑफ द
they
पॉपुलेशन है,
they
वो तो
are
इवन इफ
exceptionally
दे
well.
डू नॉट टेक एनी
Yeah.
क्लास वो तब भी कर लेंगे, है ना? तो हम उन 5% पे बेस नहीं है, हम लोग जो टारगेट कर रहे हैं वो 95% ऑफ द पीपल पे कर रहे हैं who actually are the not so ones. They are the mass, and they require the guidance, they require the notes also, they require the practice also, है ना? वो 5% तो I believe कि अगर हम उन्हें कोई भी क्लास ना दे, they do not take any class from any platform, then also they will make, है ना? लेकिन क्योंकि क्या है कि बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं, they are actually listening to you, they want a genuine advice. क्या होता है, they have read notes multiple times, but now they are in a dilemma कि what to do next. They do not know कि where they are standing in their preparation. They do not know what to do just before the examination. Boost up कैसे करें, क्योंकि NEET is also not very far now. So if they have undergone the questions, if they have done these notes multiple times, तो क्या ये test and discussion एक one shot solution है to practice all the high yield topic, to practice all the previous year questions, and also for the self-assessment? What do you say about it?
And yeah, it's shortly a short summary of every subject.
Yes.
From 1 week before the exam, I was also revising all the TNDs that I have gone through the entire year. And I not only revise those questions because it's just one line, all the topics which I feel that these are my weak topics, I revise along with the questions. I revise those topics to the things I do not understand. And also in the testing discussion, you tends to realize what is more volatile. So you can make a list of those subjects that are more volatile, which is very helpful in the last, because in the last you will just have anxiety. What should I read? There are too many subjects. I have left this. So it's very important.
Right. So you have completed your internship, or you were doing the internship along with it?
My internship will complete on 31st January. I'm completely doing my internship.
So currently you are doing the internship. So how was the cooperation of the Delhi staff with you? Because, you people have to manage both the postings and the classes also. So what was your experience with the staff? Were they cooperating? Were your queries solved? What was the, facilities they are going to provide you?
Most of my queries were solved. They used to reply even after I message after 8 or 9 o'clock. They used to reply, okay, we will, if I have to give my GT, if I have to attend registration 9 or 10 o'clock, they used to reply and they activate if there's some problem with it. They're quite helpful.
So how will you rate them on 1 to 10? Their services, their cooperation, their feedback, their answering. How will you rate them 1 to 10?
8.
8 you will give. Okay. So not bad, because they are taking much care, and I think Delhi Center people are very, very fortunate that Anu ma'am is taking due personal care of these students, that every student get the query solved. All right. So Aishwarya, any important piece of advice that you would like to give to your future colleagues or aspirants who are going to give the paper from your journey?
I would just like to advise them, just go through your notes, whichever you are following, just go through them completely, and then just don't get bothered that in that notes that is given, it's not given in my notes, or that this question was asked that year, it was not coming in my notes, so where should I read? because a few questions no one is going to answer, a few questions very tough questions. And that if you go through any note completely, then it will cover most of the topics.
Yes.
So just believe in yourself. Yeah, that
So,
whatever reading is correct.
Yeah. Yeah, because nowadays there is a problem that everybody has a lot of content, and that is actually backfiring because students are not revising their own notes, they're not focusing at one lot, and they keep on adding and adding, and then eventually they don't have the time to revise even the original stuff that is there. Any TNDs that you like the most?
TNDs, surgery TND and anatomy TND, surgery, anatomy and medicine TNDs.
Surgery, anatomy and medicine. Okay. What did you do in the last 1 week? Matlab, you have revised the notes multiple times, you have given the test and discussions. Now, what did you do in the last week?
In the last week, I made a list of the topics that I have to do in the last week, and on the last day, I tried to cover those topics, the topics that were left, because the revision cycle cannot continue. The topics that are left, I just leave with them so that my cycle try to maintain on track. So I read those topics and the more volatile topics like forensics, pharmacology, and art, and the minor subjects, ENT, ortho. I try to cover those in the last week because medicine and surgery are conceptual based, so you can get them easily.
All right. So I think amazing journey, Aishvary, and you have really made us proud along with the internship with such an amazing rank of 28. I think this is an awesome, awesome rank. And we wish you all the very best for your future endeavors too.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. God bless.
Yeah. Hello.